Hey everybody, welcome back to Experience Boost Gameplay. My name is Archive.
I'm Ren.
And we are playing Cinderella Phenomenon. Last time we helped out Emmeline with some dance lessons.
Yes!
There was some...
Super cute scenes.
Very much so. And we finally...
Did something good.
Did something good.
Good deed.
And got our first good deed. So, really awesome there.
We're excited to see what happens next.
Right? So let us see what goes on.
It's still dawn when I wake up. As much as I want to continue sleeping, I have no choice but to get up and prepare for the day. Oh, we know how that feels.
I know.
Way too much. The last thing I need is an annoying lecture from the head maid.
Seriously.
I have almost become accustomed to waking up this early, even if I do not enjoy it. Oh, that's you.
I still am not accustomed to waking up early.
Even with kids for as long as we've had.
I know. It's just hard for me.
As soon as my preparations are made, I begin to make my way toward Emmeline's room, should she wake early. I'm about halfway there when I hear familiar voices. Standing far ahead of me are Sir Alcaster, your favorite person, and Sir Mithros.
So Mithros is the one that I've struggled with repeatedly. Are you sure this is going to work? Have a little faith in me, my friend. Friends? We're not friends.
Sir Alcaster narrows his eyes.
I'll be right back, our dog's going crazy.
And turns abruptly to look at me. And, oh, it's Sir Mithros. Mithros. Oh, Miss Rin, was it? Is that how I do it? Sorry, our dog was going a little crazy. Sorry about that.
I'm back.
I tried to do it, and I failed.
Miss Rin, was it?
Sir Mithros, Sir Alcaster.
Have you been eavesdropping, child?
He has no reason to be angry at me. If they were talking about something confidential, they should not have been talking. They should not have been openly talking in the hallway. You know,
True.
Girl.
True.
I am on my way to Princess Emmeline's room, sir. That is why I'm here. I coolly look at Sir Alcaster, who looks like he is about to pop a vein.
Man, he's got it out for you.
I know. I cannot help but feel satisfied at his reaction. In just a few steps, he is suddenly looming over me. That's...
Music's really awesome. Take a second to just listen to it.
Ooh,
I like it, right?
I like it.
It's like mysterious.
I have never seen Sir Alcaster look so angry before.
What is going on?
Rod is now walking toward us with a scowl on his face. Sir Alcaster notices this and quickly steps back. That's right.
There was just a little misunderstanding, Your Highness.
Rod glances at me, his eyes narrowing. We're used to that look.
Right?
Great. I'm sure he's going to blame me for this too, even though I did nothing. Oh.
Wow.
Look at that artwork. Oh, it's so fantastic.
I like Sebi.
Yeah. Much to my surprise, Rod puts himself between me and Sir Alcaster.
Are you all right, Rin?
He's worried about me? I slowly nod. Rod turns back to see Alcaster and Sir Mithros.
If you don't have any business with Rin, I will be taking her with me. Emmeline is already waiting for her.
Sir Alcaster stares at me for a few moments before bowing down to Rod.
What does he know?
What does he know?
Of course, Your Highness. Thank you.
Rod turns to me again, his expression solemn.
Shall we?
We shall? I mean, he walks off before waiting for my reply. I look back at Sir Alcaster and Sir Mithros one last time before chasing after him.
And I can imagine Sir Mithros just like kind of waving. Ta-ta now!
Ta-ta! The other guy glaring.
Yeah.
The both of us spend the next few minutes walking in silence. Rod has not said a thing since my encounter with Sir Mithros and Sir Alcaster. I hate that name, Alcaster. For some reason, I'm just having the hardest time.
Alcaster?
For it to come, it tumbles out
Alcaster?
of my mouth. I know, right?
Alcaster.
Okay.
Are you okay?
What? He already asked me that before. Is he really that worried? What won?
No.
What won?
Oh no.
I always pick wrong with him.
I am fine, I am not.
Doesn't he like them more direct or not?
I feel like he would appreciate the honesty, right? But I'm afraid Rin, if you say I'm not, she's gonna complain.
Yeah. I want to do I'm fine, but I keep being wrong, so...
I want to say I am not.
Okay, we're going with you because we talked about this.
I feel like
he
would want to know. He would want to know.
I've never been treated with such disrespect by Sir Alcaster. He's needlessly hostile toward me. Rod scoffs.
Before he was forced to show you respect because you were a princess. Now, because you are a commoner, he speaks to you as bluntly as he speaks to everyone else.
That doesn't excuse his rude behavior. Rod shrugs.
He's a lot like someone else that I know.
Oh! He gives me a pointed look. He always finds a way to scold me somehow. I scowl at him before turning away. You said that Emmeline was waiting for me. I did not expect her to be up so early. Where is she?
I lied.
What? He lied to help me out of that situation? Why? Oh, why are you helping me?
Because while you're here, you are my responsibility. I may loathe the role, but I will still uphold it.
We haven't got a thingy yet. Did we choose wrong?
Probably chose wrong.
Aww.
Besides, you don't need a reason to help someone in need.
Help someone in need. I remember Parfait and Delora telling me before that being good often involves helping others who are in need.
Now that I've helped you, I'll be taking my leave now. I have fencing lessons to attend.
Rod starts to walk off, but then stops and turns back at me.
Don't get yourself into more trouble. I won't be there all the time to save you.
I glare at him and cross my arms. I am not some damsel in distress, Your Highness. I do not need your help. Rod snorts before turning away from me and walking away.
No, I picked wrong. I picked wrong.
You picked wrong. I would have picked right that time. That's crazy.
That was my mistake. My mistake.
Later that day, I watch Emmeline finish her etiquette lessons. I can tell that the teacher is impressed with her progress. Emmeline is able to correctly name all the glasses and cutlery. She is not so slow a learner. I had come here earlier in the day to better teach Emmeline about proper dining etiquette. It turns out that my lesson was valuable. Oh, okay. Nope, sorry. If they don't have eyes, they're not important enough for me to have a voice.
Teacher, no eyes.
Teacher, no eyes. You have shown great improvement, Your Highness. I am glad that you have been diligent with your studies. No doubt you'll be ready for the ball soon. Emmeline smiles, her cheeks turning pink. Thank you. I wouldn't have done it without the help of a friend. Emmeline glances at me briefly and smiles gently. I really owe her a lot. That is wonderful. I'm so glad you have such a dedicated friend, Your Highness. Friend? Is that really what I am to her? But princesses do not have maids as friends. A royal does not mingle with commoners, especially not with servants. Mother told me that before. Emily does not treat me as a maid, but she cannot possibly think of me as a friend. After the teacher gives Emmeline several books to study for their next lesson, she ends the lesson and excuses herself.
You can do that? You can just excuse yourself from the princess?
I guess so. Emmeline approaches me and grasps my hands. But thank you so much, Rin. I wouldn't have passed without your help. All I did was repeat the things your teacher taught you. But you're different. I raise an eyebrow at her. Different? I tend to get nervous in my lessons. My teachers are strict and intimidating, and she's not. What's up with that?
They are peers, right? In terms of age, anyway.
That's true, and yeah, okay, that's true. I cave beneath the pressure. But with you, well, I feel more comfortable around you. It's probably because we're almost the same age, and your lessons feel more casual.
See,
there you go. You got it.
This game continues to do very well about either asking my questions or bringing up the same points.
Mm-hmm. So thank you. I am very grateful to you. She looks down at the ground shyly. I hope it's all right that we're friends. I furrow my eyebrows at her. Why would you even want to be friends with a maid? You're supposed to be making friends with the nobles, not the servants. Emmeline frowns and I can feel her deflate. She walks toward the window and sighs. I tried. They may not say anything, but I can feel them silently judging me. I wasn't born a princess, and I feel that they judge everything that I do. They think I smile too much, that I'm not regal enough. They feel that I'm too clumsy or too cheerful. Well, Emmeline definitely does not act like a noble. I cannot say I blame the nobles of being skeptical of her. Being with them suffocates me. I do my best to act like a princess, but the way they all look at me, it's as if they're waiting for me to make a mistake. Then they'll have the excuse to jeer at me. Every girl dreams of becoming a princess, and yet this is not my dream. I really just miss being a normal girl. I miss my freedom. I look at her, thoughtful. I think I can understand what Emmeline is feeling. Just like me, she was thrown into a world she was not ready to be a part of. Right now, we have no choice but to fit in. She never wanted my title in the first place, yet I accused her of stealing it. Have you told your mother how you feel? Emmeline shakes her head. No, not the king either. I don't want them to think that I'm ungrateful. That's why I'm trying my best to become accustomed to all of this. I cross my arms. But you are not happy. I'm not. Everyone just assumes that I'm happy because I smile a lot. She barely opens up to anyone, and yet she opened up to me. Had I been given the choice before I was cursed, I would never have listened to her. You should tell them how you feel, rather than just keep it to yourself. Otherwise, the stress will continue to accumulate on your shoulders.
Say, Rin didn't keep anything inside. She told everyone how she felt.
She did.
No stress at all.
Oh, that's great. I wish I could be more honest with them. I really do. I envy you for being able to speak your mind.
See, again
they
in this
hit
game.
It. She envies me?
Except I messed up with Rod. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, Rod.
It's okay, honey. I've messed up too. Emmeline takes a deep breath and sighs. The frown fades with a sigh, again, and is quickly replaced by a fragile smile. I'm so sorry for ranting to you like that. I must have bored you with my story. I used to get so annoyed with her, but now that I have seen this side of her, I suppose she is not as terrible as I had first thought. Oh, I remember that Mother wanted to see me after my lessons today. Allow me to escort you to the Queen, then. Thank you. Ooh, what does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know. Transition?
Days pass without any real conflict. I run into Sir Alcaster again in the hallways, but his eyes pass over me as if I'm something to be ignored, which I think she would prefer.
Yeah.
Delora, who had been ignoring me as she had been busy with other priorities, returned to the Martian yesterday to discuss something important with Parfait. It's not as if she has been any help since she came here.
True.
She mostly stays in my room while I run around doing errands for Emmeline and taking on other chores as they are handed to me. Right now I'm headed to the palace gates as I hurry to meet Emmeline. She's going out of town to meet Viorica again, and I was told to meet her there. Oh, meet her here, and I don't remember Viorica's voice. That's fantastic.
Uh-oh. Fritz, I haven't seen him in a while.
Fritz! Sorry. Fritz.
Rin!
I turn around to see Fritz walking in my direction. Ever since I told him to refer to me by name, he's been stumbling over not using my title. I rarely see him, but when I do, we do not have much time to discuss anything. Can I help you with anything, Fritz?
It's been a while. Have you managed to complete one of your good deeds?
Days after I had originally run into Fritz, I managed to have a quick conversation with him regarding my curse. It has been a long time since that conversation happened. Recently, I've barely seen Fritz. I hear rumors that he has been reassigned somewhere outside the palace.
Intrigue.
I show him my pendant and point at a piece of the second glass slipper. I managed to get one several days ago.
Rin, that's wonderful. I knew that you could get one.
Aww. Only 2 more, and then I can break this curse.
Ah, Fritz, Miss Rin. I did not think that the two of you were acquainted.
Oh boy. We both turn our heads at the same time when Mithros suddenly appears from around the corner, the usual smile on his lips.
Dude's a snake.
He's a snake.
Sir Mithros? Fritz, I believe Sir Alcaster is looking for you. Right, sorry. Rin, I must take my leave now.
Of course. He still curts. Or still bowed.
Still bowed. Fritz bows.
Fritz bows to Sir Mithros. Oh, okay. Before walking off.
Smart.
Leave me alone with Sir Mithros.
It would have been a tip-off if he tipped or he bowed to Rin.
I was like, why did you bow to the maid? Although, we think he knows something anyway. Mithros does not say anything, but continues to smile at me. Creeper!
Right?
His staring makes me feel incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable too.
Is there something on my face? Excuse me. I curtsy and start to walk off when Sir Mithros calls my name.
Rin?
Yes?
I just wanted to thank you for your hard work and dedication to our princess.
I look at him, puzzled by his sudden gratitude.
Don't worry. Everything will soon be remedied.
Uh-oh.
Oh my, well, look at that face. Look at that face. It changed from just a simple smile to a...
smirk.
Yeah, he's got a plan.
Excuse me?
My apologies. I did not mean to keep you.
He completely ignores my question. He dips his head slightly before turning and walking away, the smile still on his face. Ugh, what was that all about? It's the Waffle Gate!
It is the Waffle Gate.
No, the Waffle Spider Gate.
Yep. That sounds gross.
Creeper. Creepy. Yuck. Okay. Do not want to have nightmares now. Rod and Emmeline are already waiting for me outside the carriage by the time I arrive at the palace gates. Rod has his arms crossed and looks at me irritable. When does he have? When does he not look irritable, you know? His face is perpetually stuck in that scowl, it seems.
And with that, I think we're going to leave Rod with his perpetually stuck scowl on his face. It seems that Intrigue is ramping up a little bit. We're getting to know more characters, but what plan could Sir Mithros and Sir Alcaster have?
Yes.
And is Fritz cursed, or is he just somehow wrapped up in it with his dad, Sir Alcaster, and so he doesn't realize why he can know who Rin is?
Ooh, yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Because he's either cursed, or he is a witch or a fairy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or there's some other effect
There's
that
a cause because his dad's cursed or something.
Yeah, something could be part of it.
Interesting.
But so Alcaster definitely knows who you are. Sir Mithros definitely knows who you are. So definitely more to see as we progress.
I'm so excited.
But if you liked what you saw, guys, hope you join us next time. Consider leaving us a like, subscribe to the channel. We definitely do more games like this where we do try to keep it appropriate for all ages. Obviously, sometimes the games can have different themes, but I think this is a great one. Really fun to go through, and hope to see you next time. My name's Archive.
And I'm Rin.
Thanks, guys.
I'm not this Rin, though. I'm my own Rin. I'm not like her. But I'm kind of like part of her now.
Well, you named her Rin.
I did name her Rin, because I'm Rin.
Because you're Rin. But this is not you as a character in a game.
She's super pretty. I wouldn't mind looking like her. I gotta figure out how to do that hairstyle, because that's really cute.
The side
ponytail? Slight, yeah. Yeah, I like it. Ooh, I could do it on both sides. It'd be very anime. Sorry, distracted.
Bye, guys.
Bye.